What is up, everybody? Getting my computer stream pulled up here too. Yes, indeed. Life is good. Okay, here we are. What's up? What's up? This is the Habit Engineering live stream. So if you've got a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead and drop that down in the chat and we will re-engineer it for you using the Triple S method that I developed. Oh, it's Cami. Hey, Cami. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. For anyone who's hopping on here, this is no Insta today. I'm gonna drop the Insta stream. It's not really doing anything. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go down and do YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn, and try Twitch for a couple weeks or so, and then if that doesn't pan out, I might go like just to YouTube and maybe still to LinkedIn. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. For anyone hopping on here, welcome to the Habit Engineering live stream. You can go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat. Naoka, I don't know if that's how you say that. Howdy. But yeah, go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that using the Triple S method that I developed. So making your habits small, simple, and specific. And I'm actually gonna take myself away from the camera here a little bit more. Awesome. Turkish Quandal Dingle. What's up, dude? That's so funny. Welcome to the Habit Engineering live stream. My name is Max. I'm the Habit Engineer. Appreciate the like, Turkish. Go ahead, drop a habit down in the chat that you're looking to be more consistent with, and we will re-engineer that live. Lafayette, good to see ya. Naoka said, looking to cut down on my phone usage. That's ironic. Contrary to your brother's dream job is to be a habit engineer or just to be an engineer. Because I'm not a normal engineer. I just help people build habits that actually stick. Naoka, if you are looking to cut down on your phone usage, honestly, this might seem a little counterintuitive for me to say, but I should say that you should subscribe to this channel, and then every time I go live, get the notification, and then hop on for 2 minutes and then get off and don't touch your phone the rest of the day. That would be the habit that I would think of, which would hurt me, but it'd be good for you. So I would recommend it. Engineer for the Marines. Oh, cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be way cool. So Naoka, you want to make that small, simple, and specific, right? And so I live stream from 4 to 7 p.m. every day, just helping people re-engineer their habits and build something that actually sticks. And so this also doubles as an accountability live stream. So if you want to subscribe, turn on the notifications for the live stream, and then every time you get the live notification, that's your sign that you don't touch your phone for the next hour or something, whatever's specific enough and small enough for you to feel realistic with is what I would go for. And if anyone on here is just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. Go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed. Naoka, if you want something that's not that, like something, a different type of habit, we can totally engineer that. Just go ahead and drop like what the biggest challenge with you being on your phone is, but you could also just use this as the wake-up call and say me telling you to just get off the live, get off your phone right now and go take a walk or something. Turkish Quandal Dingle, he's only 18. Oh. And go to college. I think, doesn't the Marines pay for school to a certain degree? I think they might. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Interesting facts about the world. Good morning. Good morning indeed. This is the Habit Engineer live stream. So if you've got, if you're just joining on, if you've got a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it to be something that you can actually stick with. We just talked with Naoka about cutting down on screen usage, and I told her just get off the phone, get off the live, use this as her sign to go and cut down on that. That was a fun one. But yeah, if any of y'all who are hopping on have any habits you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop them down, and we will re-engineer those into habits that actually stick using the triple S method that I developed. So making your habits super small, super simple, super specific. Lafayette, I don't know what to say today. LOL, not a lot happened. Did you remember your trombone? Keep you accountable for that. Hopefully you did. Yeah, today was a good day. I started reading, where's my backpack? I started reading Unbroken today. That was a good one. They made it into a movie a couple years ago. This one, the Louis Zamperini guy. Really, really interesting story. I made it through about the first 100 pages or so today. Okay, good. I'm glad you remembered your trombone. Love it. Keep you accountable for it. And if you guys are if anyone's here is just hopping on, go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat. This is the Habit Engineer live stream. So we'll re-engineer those habits using the triple S method that I developed, making your habits super small, simple, and specific so you can stick with them. Or if you just want to use it as an accountability buddy, that works too. That works too. Where's Lafayette? Where's your friend? T? Is that her name? I think. Well, I don't know if that's her name, but that's like her initial or whatever. Cami said, guess who made MLP candy as their art today? Let's go. Good job, Cami. Way to stick to your habit. Did you write in your, have you been kept up with writing in your gratitude journal? Thanks, Van. I appreciate the compliment. Switched out one of your band songs for Pirates of the Caribbean. Dope. If you guys are just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit that you are looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed, making your habits super small, simple, and specific. Van said, you from? I am from Arizona. Okay, Cami, good job getting the journal done. Yeah, now Noelle Love. I don't know what her actual name is. Yeah. She doesn't have to join. I was just curious. But yeah, if anyone here has got a habit that they're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it. So far today, we've done a habit on are you married or single? I am definitely single. Definitely single. But I am not gay. So just putting that out there. G said, sorry, my friend wants to know if you can do an edging stream next week. Dude, I literally have no clue what that is. I live stream, but I really don't spend a lot of time on the internet outside of that. So you're going to have to explain what that means. Cami said, I did Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash rotator cuffs for me and my friends' cosplays we're planning to do at a con this summer. Nice. Good stuff. That's a good habit. For anyone else who's just hopping on, if you want to go ahead, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. Thanks, Cami. Jessica Wilhite, how's it going? Good to see ya. This is the Habit Engineer live stream, so you can go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that. Thanks, Jim Bob Joe. Appreciate you, man. How's your 30-day challenge? You said you were looking to make 10K in the next 30 days, right? Turn 1K into 10K. Am I remembering that right, Jim Bob Joe? Appreciate the hype up. Face reveal. This is my face. I don't really have anything else to say about that. That's funny. Phil K, let's talk about Jesus instead. Thank you. Yes, we love Jesus. He's great. Phil K, do you ever get asked if your name is Phil Knight, who's the founder of Nike? Just curious. Amen. Indeed. Yeah, so if any of you, Rebecca, hi, I'm also a Christian. Nice. Love it, Rebecca. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lafayette. Yeah. If she can, cool. If not, then that's fine. Yeah, so if anyone here is just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with in the chat. And we will re-engineer that so you can make it a habit that actually sticks. Basic said 12 ads is crazy. I don't have any ads on my stuff. I only have like 260 subscribers or something, so I'm not running any ads, but I'm not sure what that means. Okay, GI, yeah, you're gonna have to explain to me what that means. Yo, what's up, T? Good to see ya. Can you do a shout out? Yeah, shout out Rebecca. Basic said make it 261. Yeah, I mean, if you want to subscribe, you totally can. I won't stop you. But you also don't have to. I'll be fine either way. What's up? if anyone's hopping on here, got any habits that they're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop those down in the chat, and we will re-engineer them. Cami said, OMG, I can sub for my alts. Hold on, LOL. Oh, Noel, I thought you were talking to me for a second, then I realized you were talking to Lafayette. That's funny. Yeah, dude, I think this might be the move. We'll see. Like, I'm gonna run an experiment today. Rebecca, you deserve the world. Thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate that. I definitely don't, but I appreciate it. How tall are you? I'm actually really short. I am 5'4". I'm pretty short. Short king, as they say. Though I guess if I'm a king is technically an opinion. But I think I'm a short king, so we run it. T said I'm 5'3". Nice. Oh, in centimeters? I have no clue how tall 5'4" in centimeters is. You'll have to run a conversion on that. Yeah, Cammy, I've always been shorter than you, dog. Thanks. Appreciate it. Who just said I was built like a house? Can we get that person out of here? I did not see that in the chat. Yeah, I didn't see that. Thanks, Van. Appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment. 5'4" is about 162 centimeters. Okay, nice. Oh, my voice is sweet. Thanks, Van. Appreciate it. This is, for anyone who's just hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that to be something that you can actually stick to using the triple S method. So keep making your habits super small, super simple, super specific. And I guess with the people that we've got on here, I'll just explain how to do that. So basically, you want to start with making sure that your habit is specific. And the way that you do that is you give it a what, a when, and a where. Oh, thanks, Cami. Yeah, I'll make money from this eventually. I'm not too worried about it. We're running like a service to sales method. T said, honestly, I just want to keep up with my rats. They're kind of like a habit, right? You're gonna have to tell me a little bit more about that. What do you mean by keeping up with your rats? How would you keep up with your pet rats? I think I might disagree and say that a pet is not necessarily a habit. Oh, cleaning the pets. Okay, that can be a habit. W stream. Thanks, Basic. Appreciate it, bro. Or maybe you're a girl. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Yeah, but if anyone's got, oh wait, are we gonna talk about, okay, so cleaning your pet rats? That's an interesting habit. I haven't talked about that one before. Mostly I just talk about people being more productive, working out consistently, eating healthy, having a better sleep schedule, spending less time on their phone. But yeah, we can talk about cleaning pet rats. I would say pick so let me know. Couples therapy with rats. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Allie, good to see you again, boss man. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Glad you're back, dude. Yeah, so for anyone hopping on, if you all have a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, there we go. You can go ahead, drop that down there, and we'll re-engineer it using the Triple S method. Noel, I would say you're 3 rats. So I would say you just clean 1 rat per day and just rotate them in the trat. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, clean 1 rat per day. Find a time when you can clean a rat per day, and then just do it once per day. So you're just constantly rotating them. The Badlander, you look like Jesus, bruh. Appreciate the compliment. I will take that. I'm trying to be like Jesus, so it's a good reminder for me. Thanks. Van said, yeah, I want to sleep better. Can you talk about sleeping? I have a huge problem with sleeping. Yes, that's a great one. Van, go ahead and drop this in the chat. What is the biggest challenge that you're facing with consistently sleeping, like having a good sleep schedule right now? Let me know in the chat, and then we can figure out what kind of habit that we were looking for there. Stu Cat said smelling underwear, LOL. I'm gonna assume that you're just trying to troll me, so that's pretty funny. Lafayette, I'm sorry your cat is yowling. T said, you look like someone who would surf, kind of. I appreciate that. I definitely do go for more of like a beach vibe aesthetic, and I want to wake up. I want to live on the beach eventually, but Basic said I weigh 767.63 pounds. That's so specific that I know you're capping. That's hilarious. OMG science. Wait, for real? We making some waves up in here? Science class? I'm confused. Yeah, okay, so Van, if you want to drop in the chat what kind of the biggest challenge has been in keeping you consistent in your sleep schedule, then we can engineer a good habit for you. Oh, okay, it's just a side convo in the chat. That's fine. I was just like, this stream, Saint Xerxes, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but oh, that's funny, Stu. Good one. This is the Habit Engineer live stream. So if you have a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the Triple S method. So making your habit super small, super simple, super specific. Starsies, oh yeah, that's probably a good. Like I said, I don't spend a ton of time on the internet, so I'm not super caught up in all the lingo and stuff. Ali said, I can't sleep because of my phone. Okay, here's my recommendation. Plug your phone out in the kitchen at night, and then buy yourself an analog alarm clock and use that instead of your phone as an alarm. So say your habit would then be something like you plug your phone in probably like an hour before you go to bed. And so that way you can kind of, you can reduce the blue light exposure that you have, which helps in not keeping you up. And then do that for long enough, like before you're getting ready for bed, you should be able to go to sleep a little better. But yeah, the big thing is going to be just making sure that you plug your phone out of your bedroom at night and don't use that as your alarm clock, and get an analog alarm clock. That's what I do. I leave my phones plugged out in the kitchen, and I also don't get on my phone for the first like hour and a half every day. I just like won't touch it, and that works really well as far as like helping me to wake up and helping me to not like want to be on my phone as much, because I realize how many things I'm not missing out on by doing that. Um, what the freak is going on? Are you guys talking about smelling band chairs? That's weird. That's funny. Your phone is a part of your life. It's not good. Yeah. I'm a very firm believer in the fact that all technology should be a tool and not your master. If you are living your life, and I'm speaking from experience because I used to live like this, but freaking lunch table chairs smell better, lol. But if you're living your life essentially addicted to your phone or to your screen, or to something where you are constantly like your waking thoughts are occupied by when can I get on my phone next, then you're addicted, and yeah, you should not. One of my personal favorite quotes is by a religious leader named John Taylor. He said, "I will be a slave to nothing," and I am big on that. I think that all technology should be used as a tool and not a master. So Ali, let me know in the chat whether you agree with that or not, and then what you think about the habit. You're a slave to your pets. Yeah, you might be. That's why I don't have any pets, because I don't even want to give them my time. Lewis, my teacher is pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad. Interesting. All right. Congrats on being a dad. Not sure about the situation though. But do you have any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with to help you to be a better dad that you want to drop down in the chat? We can re-engineer those. But no, yeah, it is a joke. I know he's trolling. It's just funny because I'm just gonna respond to it seriously anyways, because I'm a freaking nerd. Dude, you guys might think this is funny. I was hanging out with some friends the other day, and I can't. Oh no, you're good, Lewis. You can join in. Skibbity toilet. Freak me, dude. I was hanging out with some friends the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, and it was so funny. One of my buddies, who I've known for a couple months, was walking by as I was talking to some other dude that I just met, and we started talking about habits because I literally can't talk about anything else. That's why I'm doing this and why I freaking love it. And he just started laughing because he thought it was so funny. You're good, Basic. We'll be here when you get back. If anyone's just hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineering live stream. So you can go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat. We will re-engineer that using the triple S method that I developed. So keeping your habits super small, super simple, super specific. So yeah, go ahead, drop that down in the chat. If you've got any of those habits. So far, we've been talking about getting a better sleep schedule, spending less time on your phone, washing pet rats consistently, which was funny. And then I think we talked about one other one, but I forget. Ali said, I'm trying to be better, you know what I mean? Yes, I do. I am addicted and obsessed with changing to be better. I always try not to use my phone when I don't need it, but I still think it's not enough. Yeah, that's a good point, Ali. I would be Monsieur H. Hello, good to see you. Noel Love, what about ORDT? I'm not sure what that means. Lafayette, yeah. You with Hamilton is like how I am with habits. Greetings from Switzerland. Dude, that's what's up. Nice. If you have a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed to help make sure your habit is small and specific and simple enough to stick with. If you want to save money, don't come to Switzerland. Yeah, that's true. Switzerland's pretty expensive. I do think it's a really beautiful place, though. I'll visit eventually. Yeah, Ali, I would make sure you're keeping track of your like screen time on your phone. Like check what apps you are spending the most time on, and then maybe delete them depending on what they are, how much you need. It's like I think once you, there's a quote that I really like. What is it? It's about like tracking. As a minimalist, everything hurts. I did a dopamine detox. Dude, that's what's up. I love a good dopamine detox. I have no games on my phone. I don't play any video games. I probably only scroll for 30 minutes or less a day across all apps. I'm in Arizona. Monsieur H, The Key is Stoicism. Dude, Monsieur, I actually just finished reading Ryan Holiday's book. Have you read The Obstacle is the Way? Fantastic book. Great book. Loved it. That's some Stoicism stuff. Yeah. Ryan Holiday's great. I like his stuff a lot. There, and there. I think English is personally harder than French just because English literally doesn't make any sense. It's a weird language that is totally full of exceptions. Yeah. Let me know what book changed your life. Stu, I am going to ignore that question. No. I'm not saying that French isn't tricky. I am just saying that I think English is just a harder language to be fluent in because there are so many exceptions to all of our rules. Basics taking French? Nice. Go for it. There's feminine and masculine terms that make no sense. Yeah, that's true. I think that's a lot of languages. Are you are you kind of bad at studying? We could work a studying habit if you wanted to. Like the Constitution full of contradictions. That's funny. Monsieur, because in French everything that you write doesn't sound. Yeah, and that's fair. Like if you don't like studying, that can be tough. But if it's something that you need to do. Vinny L, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you hopping on. If any of you guys have a habit that you are looking to be more consistent with, you want to go ahead, drop that down in the chat. We'll re-engineer it and help it to be something that sticks. Noel, I'm not sure why it sent twice. I don't even know what's going on in this chat right now, bro. But yeah, anyone who's got a habit that they're looking to be more consistent with, Noel, I would say Like, even if you don't want to study, if you feel like you need to study in order to get the grades that you want, just start out with something super small. So even if it's like 5 minutes a day or something, cool. Like, the quantity really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're building momentum towards achieving your end. Um, Monsieur H said, I don't agree on the studies point. Okay, that's fine. Let me know your thoughts on that. It's the long-term goal. Tell me more about what you mean by that. Ali said, I like to go out, be in nature and boxing in nature, and I'm doing like once a week. Yeah, I love that, dude. Um, I love that. I would say, Ali, if that is something that you already like and you want to spend more time doing that and spend less time on your phone, that would probably be a good habit to implement. For people who are just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that using the triple S method I developed. Monsieur said, if you want to travel abroad but don't speak a language, you know that learning a new language will help you in the future. That's true, but you could also just travel abroad but not go to France. Sure, I can say chicken jockey. I don't really get that meme. Like, I watched the clip and it's just not funny. Like, I don't get it. For example, I play Warhammer, but I hate painting with all my guts, but I think of a finished army I can play with. I've never played Warhammer, so I'm not sure. Slim Shady, it's Jack Black. That's the only good part. Yeah, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't think I'm gonna help, or I don't think I'm gonna see the Minecraft movie. But for me, it is 4:41 p.m. in the afternoon right now. I'm in Arizona, so. Okay. Yeah, Noel, you can disappear whenever you need to. That's fine. Monsieur, it's 1:41 a.m. in Switzerland. Dang, dude. Respect. Basic. Oh, that's why your name is Bass-ic. I play upright bass, electric guitar. That's sick, dude. You're at work at 1:41 a.m.? What are you doing? What are you doing at work? And then why are you on my live at work? LOL. Making coffee pads. I don't drink coffee, so I'm not sure what a coffee pad is. For a famous brand? Nice. What else? What else do I know? Mohammed Ahmed, what's good, dude? Good to have you on. Oh, Nespresso. Nice. Yeah, if any of you guys have a habit that you are looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop that down in the chat. We'll re-engineer that. We've been talking with Ali about getting a better sleep schedule. And I think, Ali, let me know in the chat if that was beneficial for you. You have a habit of making money. I can't help it. Instaglatophotia poly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna quit quit trying to pronounce that. Muhammad Ahmed, a quick piece of advice for you. You should listen to the Founders Podcast, for one, by David Senra. It's absolutely phenomenal. And he reads the biographies and autobiographies of ultra successful entrepreneurs, and then takes the entrepreneurial lessons, puts them in podcast form. It's absolutely incredible. You totally need to listen to that podcast. But one of the things that I've learned in studying over 200 now of some of the world's most financially successful people is that all of the billionaires and stuff who have just like stupid money, they all say that you should optimize for life and optimize for your family, and that the money isn't worth it. When they get to the end of their lives, they say, no one says, I wish I had spent more time, like I wish I had more money, I wish I had more this. They all say, I wish I had spent more time with my family. So Muhammad said, I'm making over 30K a month. I do listen to podcasts. I've wrote so many books as well. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Good for you. Yeah, listen to the Founders Podcast for sure then. That should be like an absolute requirement for you. It's phenomenal. You'll love it. Go. I would love, dude. I would love if you like subscribed or something and then hopped on here after you listened to an episode. We could talk about it. That'd be dope. I'm obsessed with that podcast, bro. It's so good. Oh, I missed something. Lafayette, Christopher Jackson. I don't think I do know a Christopher Jackson, but I would need to like see a picture or something. Allie, he is the Batman. He needs to save the city. I'm assuming you're talking about Muhammad, because I'm not making 30K a month yet. We'll get there. Why is the phobia name for long words hippopotamonostro? Oh, frick me. Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Daliophobia. Hey, I think I actually kind of got that one. Low key, maybe. If y'all are hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. If you're just joining, and you can go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed. So making your habit super small, super simple, and super specific. He's an actor. Yeah, no, sorry, I do not know Christopher Jackson. My apologies. Jason Momoa. Yes, I do know Jason Momoa. She's obsessed with him. That's funny. I'll search him up right now. Let me see. I know Christopher Nolan. I like Christopher Nolan. Wait, what the? Oh, a guy from Hamilton. That's why you're obsessed with him. Allie, yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Go ahead, and if you want to, this live stream also doubles as an accountability, like making me your accountability buddy. So I would love it if you ran the experiment and tried the habit that we discussed, and then hop back on tomorrow or some other day down the line. And then we can chat about it, and we can adjust the habit if we need to, tweak it, and then see whether it worked or not. Like that would be super cool. Tuning in from upstate New York. Dude, I grew up in upstate New York. Muhammad, appreciate the subscribe, brother. Love it. I grew up in Ithaca, New York. Beautiful, beautiful area. Christopher Jackson, I don't think I searched him up. I don't think he's bad. I just think his eyebrows are aggressive. Stu keeps trying to get me with these troll comments, bro. It's so funny. You went to Florida and got a horrible face burn. You should have had a habit of using sunscreen. Tisk tisk. Though I'm not one to speak. I actually got burned a little bit this weekend too. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'm kind of fried. Oh, you ran out. Okay, yeah, go to bed, Allie. Appreciate you hopping on, dude. Let's chat about your habit next time you hop on. Dope. You got this. Proud of you, man. Keep it up. And if anyone here is just hopping on, go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that using the triple S method that I developed. So making a habit super small, super simple, super specific, so that it's something you can actually stick to. This Christopher Jackson nonsense, bro. So funny. George Washington. Courtney, I hope you're having a good day as well. Go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we can re-engineer that using the triple S method that I developed. You grew up. Oh, sorry, Basic. I missed where you said you grew up in Rotterdam and then moved. Nice. Love it. See you, Noel. Appreciate you hopping on. So for anyone else who's just joining, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So you can go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed. So yeah, if anyone's got any habits that they're looking to be more consistent with, we'll re-engineer those. Who's George Washingtonographic? Not me. AR Capital, waking up at 6 a.m. Dude, that's what time I wake up. Okay, let's talk about that. Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, LOL. Monsieur, good to see you, boss man. Appreciate you hopping on. Xi Jinping, I do not watch the news, so I don't really have an opinion on Trump's tariff wars outside of the fact that I think he's running an experiment, and it could go really bad, it could go really well for America. We'll see what happens. But I don't really do politics a whole lot. So AR Capital, let's talk about waking up at 6 a.m. What is the biggest challenge that you are facing with waking up at 6 a.m. consistently right now? Go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and that'll help me to figure out what kind of habit we want to engineer. Monsieur H, what book should I read? Yeah, let me know, dude. I love reading good books. I'm reading Unbroken right now, so. Xi Jinping, brilliant answer, habit engineer. China needs people like you. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I think I'll probably stay in America for now, but appreciate it. Basic W stream. Thanks, King. Walden. That's the collection of poems from Henry David Thoreau, right? Walden. I think so. Yeah. Okay. From Thoreau. Yeah. I've read a poem or two from that. But not. It was a number of years ago. It's amazing. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Let me see how much it is on Amazon or something. A really good insight about our society. Yeah, I think I really respect Thoreau as a poet. I think he's a cool guy. This and Dostoevsky. I don't know any specific books by Dostoevsky. Okay, so Walden on the duty of civil disobedience. Oh, interesting. Yes, go take care of your sister, Lafayette. Someone took a dump in your mailbox. That's unfortunate. Russian literature, it's another level. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Do you have a specific book recommendation by him? Oh, wait, I'm not typing. Yes, okay, yeah. Drop me a specific recommendation. I'm looking at there's Crime and Punishment, The Brothers Karamazov, I think. Souvenirs de la Maison des Morts. Is that Notes from the Underground, maybe? Would that be what it might be? Oh, Crime and Punishment, you'll end up depressed. The Complete Works, White Knights, Demons, a novel in 3 parts. I'm looking at different books. The House of the Dead and the Gambler. Interesting. Okay, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Also, so if you guys are just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. You can go ahead, drop a habit down in the chat, and we'll re-engineer it. Okay, we've got AR Capital. Okay, Notes from the House of the Dead. He said, my sleep schedule is all jacked up. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 a.m., sometimes 1 a.m., and 23:30 hours. Can only sleep for exactly 4 hours. After that, I'm just coasting. That's really tough. What's keeping you up so late? Could you go to bed earlier, or is it because you've got like you work like something like that, or not? Or yeah, let me know. AR Capital, because that's a pretty brutal shift. Monsieur said, I'm currently doing 3 nights, then 2 days of 12 hours. Sheesh. Yeah, that's intense, dude. I was looking at some research on sleep recently that said, like if you are awake 25% of the time between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 p.m., you classify as a card-carrying shift worker, and it basically like wrecks your sleep schedule. I look like your art teacher. I hope that's a good thing, I guess. I'll take it as a compliment unless it's not a compliment. Yeah, that's wrecked, Monsieur. I would see if you could get a different job. Look at the 4x8 shift. Oh, okay. Thanks. I will take the compliment. Appreciate it. But yeah, I would my first suggestion would be to try to get a different job so you can maintain a solid sleep schedule. For both AR Capital and Monsieur H. Oh, look up the shift. 4x8 shift for working. Working 4 days a week with each day consisting of 8 hours results in a 32-hour work week. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad to me, but I also work like 12 hours a day probably. Oh, okay. It's a different schedule maybe. Oh, also just so everyone who's still on here, just to let you know, in like 4 minutes or so, I'm gonna end this stream and then immediately start a new one, so I can kind of get the YouTube algorithm to give me more new people to continue to boost things. So if y'all want to hop just right back on, that'd be cool. You don't have to. But yeah, I'm going to end this in a couple minutes and then just start a new stream immediately after, so YouTube keeps giving me new people that I can talk to about habits and help them out. So, yeah, that's the sitch. But I'll be starting off and on until 7 p.m. my time, so I've got like another 2 hours before we keep or before we're like done for tonight. Monsieur, I didn't find it. That's okay. Okay, sounds good, T. Appreciate it. It's already 8 p.m. Yeah, because you're on the coast, aren't you? You're out east. Yeah. Kind of want to go for a walk, low key. That's okay, Monsieur. I know I've got one of my roommates works. He works night shifts for Amazon here in America, and his schedule is pretty brutal. Basically a cycle in a month, starting at the first day in a Monday to Friday, 6 hours, 14 hours, weekends off, then Monday to Thursday, 22 hours, 6 hours, then Friday off, then weekend. Wow, yeah, that's intense. Basic. Walk live? Yeah, I might pull a walk live, honestly. Should I test it out? I'm not sure how like good or bad my service will be once I lose Wi-Fi, because I've got Google Fiber at my house, but yeah, dude, that's tough, Monsieur. That's tough. I definitely don't envy that schedule. I would recommend, getting a different job as soon as you can, and then don't dox myself. Paul Buffano, I think you stole my GameCube in high school. Dude, that's so funny. I've never had a GameCube in my life, but that is a very original chat. I appreciate that. If anyone, before we wrap this one up and then hop right back on with a new live stream, if anyone's got any habits that they're looking to be more consistent with, they want to drop that in the chat, that would be great. 3 years working like that. The first year I used to go hiking till it was taken from the locker in third period. LOL, dude. Yeah, I graduated in like 2018, so I definitely haven't been messing with anyone's GameCubes because that wasn't really a thing. Go look up Christopher Jackson for 40 minutes. That's so funny. Okay, awesome. I'm going to end this live right now and then hop right back on another one. If y'all want to hop right back on with me, you can. If not, that's fine too. Um, oh, thanks, Paul. I appreciate the forgiveness for the GameCube. I'll see you guys in a second.